And the native New Yorkers living fast, dreaming big, never stopping, never folding in the city's endless gig. Created by Jack Feldstein from New York to shine.
Joel, he was born into an ultra-orthodox Jewish community. And this is the sort of community where there was very strict segregation between the sexes. He left it 4 years ago, and the way he left it was that he joined a WhatsApp group with a few other very religious Jewish people who were becoming secular. He told me the story of his first romantic encounter.
And the native New Yorkers.
One girl that, I don't think it was like something like we hit it off immediately or anything. I forget even where we first met in person, but one of the girls on this chat, so there was this one girl who we would go on some walks like every once in a bit, just walk around like blocks, a park, and just talk. It wasn't the kind of thing where immediately I was like attracted to her, but there was an intimacy that developed over time where, again, I'd never had any kinds of conversation like this with women in my life. Like, I've never felt a woman's touch, and certainly not women of my age, that there is the possibility of this kind of intimacy even happening. So we're kind of, I'm feeling this level of intimacy. I'm feeling that there's something happening here. Talking, we were having good conversations, we were watching movies together. She would like come by in she'd take her parents' car. Her parents lived in Brooklyn. She would take her parents' car, drive over to where my uncle's house was, and I'd hop in. We'd go to some like dead end somewhere and like literally just watch a movie on my laptop and just talk about it. You know, I still am full movie nerd, but at that point, nobody had ever listened to my movie nerddom, so I would just throwing films out and being an absolute geek about it all. One time, we went out to, Brooklyn Bridge Park, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Familiar? Mm-hmm. It's a very, very nice area. We got ice cream or something, and I don't remember how she broached it, but she said something like, basically she spoke to the feeling of like there's something, I feel like there's something happening, or I like you, something like that. Nobody ever told me they liked me before, that just exploded my brain, the feeling of being told that, of being in that kind of situation. But at the same time, I also felt this like tremendous pressure of like, I don't know what to do in such a situation. And I also immediately begin to worry about, is her level of like more than my level of like, and do I like, and in what way do I like? And
was she equally as nervous?
I think she was, but maybe in a different way. She was nervous, certainly. She had to be, and she clearly was. Yeah, I guess her fear was probably from the other end, that my like wouldn't match up to hers or something like that. So I'm going through all these, I guess, what are for most people these like teenage experiences.
That's right, 13 or something.
22, or 23 years old. But I did feel an intimacy with her, and I did feel a warmth with her, and it was sweet. And so, I certainly didn't have the foresight but to even understand what it would even mean. So I think like, I don't know what the decision was, but it was like, let's play around. Like, I don't even know what it became, because we didn't do very much. I guess agreed to cuddle. Like, it was I was extremely slow moving. I'm sure she would have preferred a faster move. She made certain indications to that at times. I'd be like, well, let's get a hotel. Let's just like have sex. I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm ready to have sex. I was always the one holding everything back, overthinking it, or just not sure what I wanted or what I was feeling. But so now, instead of just doing like, going in the car and going to watch a movie, we'd go in the car, we'd go to the dead end, we'd watch a movie. And I remember the first time we held hands, I think it might have been that evening when we went to Brooklyn Bridge Park. Then we got in the car and I don't know if we started holding hands then, or we just slowly crept towards each other's hands. Whatever it was, that conversation allowed it to happen. But I remember it still is one of the most intense romantic / intimate experiences of my life. Just holding her hand and kind of playing with her hand for however long that was. It was incredibly intense. Like, I wasn't ready to do anything more. Like, whatever it was, I don't know if for other people it's like this, or because of all the time and build up and everything. It was it was erotic, but it was mostly intimate, and mostly like it just brought up this incredibly warm, soft feeling in me that I'd never felt before or maybe never had the opportunity to engage with and therefore grow.
And the native New Yorkers living fast, dreaming big, never stopping, never folding in the city's illest gig. Created by Jack Feldstein from New York to shine.